Yo, what's up? Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good video for you, man. And it's all about Jada Pinkett and why you don't want to be like Will Smith. And I'll give you some concrete examples of that. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm releasing videos in massive batches pretty much every week. So hit the notification button as well, and you'll know when I have a new video. So I created this channel because I was married for 20 years, then found myself single. I went on a dating binge of over 50 first dates, 50, over 50 within my first 9 months. So I learned a lot. I had to change a lot about myself now being single. Imagine you're in a relationship for over 20 years. There was no dating apps back then. So now it's just a completely different space. All right, let's get into this topic. Jada Pinkett, I decided to do this video because she released a book called Worthy. And one of the biggest revelations that was shared with Oprah is the fact that she's been separated from Will since 2016. So they're still married, but they've been separated since 2016. And I'm just going to call a spade here. Jada has not been relevant since The Matrix, right? It's been pretty sad. She's been riding on Will's success this whole time in her career. She's been kind of a nothing actress, like really. And the amount of disrespect that she shows for her husband is just off the charts. So here's the one example, right? So 2016, I'm positive she's the one who said, look, let's separate. And instead of just divorcing, which I'll get to that near the end of the video, why Will Smith has not divorced her. And there's one reason specifically. So just keep watching. It's going to be good. So why he hasn't asked her for a divorce or just decided to divorce her is bonkers. So let's address the Chris Rock slap, all right? So everyone knows what happened. Well, obviously, everyone knows Will Smith slapped Chris Rock during the Oscars. And so what people don't know, though, is a little bit of backstory. So the cameras, when Chris Rock made a reference to Jada and looking forward to seeing her in G.I. Jane 2 because of her bald head, the camera went over to Jada's face, and Jada had this smug look. She was pissed, man, because I guess she's I can't remember the name of the condition where you lose your capricia, whatever. So she's losing some of her hair, and so then the camera turns to Will Smith first. He's laughing his ass off. Then the camera moves over to Jada, and she's pissed. Then you don't see what's going on. Then Will Smith gets up, slaps Chris Rock, and freaks out. My personal theory is that Will Smith's laughing, she's pissed off, and my theory is she turns to him and says, oh, really? You're going to let him insult me like that? And then that's what caused Will Smith to get up and slap Chris Rock. But there's a deeper layer here. It's not because Chris Rock, as a comedian, comedians insult everyone, not because he insulted his wife, but because the whole relationship with him and Jada, Will Smith has been in the shadows of Tupac and has never been man enough to live up to Tupac. That's why. He's done these weird things along the way, and it's clearly that slap situation. He thought, wait, maybe she'll love me more if I stand up and I would do what Tupac would do in this situation. But here's the kicker, guys. If she was sitting beside Tupac and Chris Rock said the same thing, Tupac would look at her and say, get over it, it's a joke. Because that's the way Tupac was. He just didn't give a shit. And he's not going to let some woman tell him what to do, let alone insult someone. So this will be another topic, but what really blew me away with the Oscars that night is, so not only did he slap Chris Rock, but the Oscars have very strict rules around aggression and things. So typically, if anyone's showing aggression, security is to escort them out of the place. And no security showed up. Nobody kicked his ass out. And worse is afterwards, when he got an award, it was a standing ovation. Like, talking about woke bullshit. Like, his ass should have been grass, kicked out of there. Anyways, I digress. So he got up, he insulted himself, he pretty much almost ruined his career. I think he's going to be able to come back from this. So what's also really bad is, so after the book was released, Worthy, or soon around that time, Will Smith posts on Instagram a bunch of collage photos of happy birthday wishes to Jada. So what does Jada do in response? She posts a video of her and Tupac dancing to Will Smith's song "Parents Just Don't Understand." Like, this dude, Tupac is dead. Get over the guy. So her response to Will Smith saying happy birthday on Instagram was to post an Instagram thank you, kicking him in the balls, showing a video of her dancing with Tupac to his song. What? What a disrespectful bitch. It's kind of laughable now, guys. Will Smith's the biggest simp on the planet Earth, and he's an A-list simp. It's unbelievable. But there's a reason for this. I'm going to get to it. So, last thing is, I don't know when this happened, but Willow, Jada and Will Smith's daughter, wrote a letter at some point, I don't have the exact date, to the deceased Tupac. Okay? Tupac died in 1996. Willow was born in 2000. So the letter basically said, Tupac, we miss you. I wish you were here, and we love you so much. Willow never met Tupac. Like, how can Willow miss someone she never even met? So this is an example of the conversations that have been being had between her and Jada sharing this with the kids and all that stuff. Like, get over the guy. A, the guy's dead. B, you're married to an A-list actor who's still with your damn ass. So, best for last, thank you so much, guys, for sticking around, because here it is. Why does Will Smith not divorce Jada? You know why? Drum roll. Because he doesn't want to pay the price. That's why. And there's a hefty price to pay as an A-list celebrity with children to someone who's basically just been riding along. They've been married for, I believe, over 20 years. And that price is heavy. And what's happened is now he is the biggest simp in the world, tolerating this disrespectful behavior, and they're not even living together anymore. So the lesson here is, don't ever, ever be held hostage to anyone, especially when there's a price to pay, because it's not worth being a hostage, and pay the motherfucking price. I'll give you an example. If you're in jail, you have a 25-year sentence, right? And they come to you and say, we can get you out in 5 years, but the price is $500,000. And you're going to basically have to work to pay that off for the next 20 years, but you'll have your freedom. What would you choose? Of course you'd not want to be in jail for 25 years, get out in 5, pay the debt over whatever time it is, and pay that motherfucking price for your freedom. That's what a lot of you guys don't understand, is the price, why the price is better to pay for your freedom. Freedom is worth, a lot of people have died for their freedom, okay? And you just keep remembering that. Your life is basically the price that most people are willing to pay for the freedom. So if it's a monetary price, it's a custody thing, does it really matter if it means your freedom? So listen, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think, and especially on the whole Jada Pinkett and Will Smith situation. All right. Have a great day, man.